This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hello and welcome to Half Hour Haunts, Episode 5. It's me, Steve, back with Kyle once again.
Hello.
I haven't found a new co-host yet.
Not for lack of trying, right?
Okay, so this week we're covering Eerie, Indiana.
Yep.
Season 1, Episode 1. I think it only had one season. But
I can see why.
Hold on. Hold on. This one is called Foreverware. Okay.
I was on the money there, wasn't I? When you were asking me what the song title, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
When you were asking me what the episode title was, I was like, Foreverware, like Tupperware.
Yeah.
Damn, I was on the money, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, seems obvious. I don't know.
It didn't to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it did because you were right.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way.
Okay.
You didn't enjoy the show?
I don't feel like I'm the right audience for it.
What is the right audience?
I think kids no older than 11.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch this as a child?
I did. But I didn't remember it a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember the kid riding his bike talking about Eerie, Indiana, how it was crazy there and stuff.
Yeah.
Totally does not match my, memory of it.
Your memory of just the intro?
Well, I mean, the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely geared towards people with underdeveloped minds.
God. Wow. Okay. So you like this one a little less than Sabrina?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah. I could sit and watch Sabrina with my mom, but this one, I don't know if I could sit and watch it being a grown man.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
different.
What would you think of it?
Don't
feel like you got to defend it. Give me your honest opinion here.
It's like so bad and goofy that it's enjoyable. That's
okay.
What I took
so
away from it.
So you like it from an ironic point of view?
Yeah, at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you watch it growing up?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, it wasn't reruns. You watched it legit on TV.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
It may have been reruns. I don't remember when this originally aired.
Yeah, let me look that up because it looks a lot older than I would have thought it was.
I would say before 95 is my guess.
Really? I'm going to say before 1991.
No way.
Yeah, because I was going to say I couldn't have watched it before then. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I would remember it. 1991.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would have been like 2 years old. I wouldn't have remembered this shit. So it had to be like somebody bought it and.
So I was what, 5?
Yeah. Yeah. Some station had to have gotten it and started showing it. Like it had to be Fox or something that got it.
I definitely remember. I think it was probably Fox or something.
Yeah. Check this shit out though. Like we're sitting here shitting on it, right?
Yeah.
IMDb gives it an 8.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
TV.com, 8.6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes, guess how much?
They go to like 100%, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 87.
100%.
Certified fresh.
Yeah, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Very good.
Google, 96%.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me nostalgia does not fucking wash.
Well, only one of us was shitting on it, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you were being
that was you.
You were being all PC over there and shit.
Yeah.
But,
I like the weirdness of it. I think it's cool.
I think it is a terrific concept for a show.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Could be something spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it lived up to it.
Well, also to be fair, this was the pilot. So,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
maybe as we go on, we might see better episodes.
Maybe the acting got better and stuff. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, they are kids.
It wasn't just kids, man.
Well, the parents, I can't have an argument for them. But the other woman, she's supposed to be weird, right?
Yeah.
So,
Like, the mom just bought into this shit.
yeah.
Like, this woman's clearly from, like, the 1950s.
Did your mom sell Tupperware?
Huh? No.
Really?
Did yours?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Did you have Tupperware parties and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. You're such a suburban child.
Yeah. It's weird.
I think my mom might have did Avon.
Avon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about yours?
Probably.
Probably.
Is there another one out there?
Oh, man. It's got to be, right?
I think so.
I can't think of what it is, though.
It's definitely something.
But I do like how this captures some of the 90s, though, with, like, the Tupperware selling. And
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah, just the aesthetic of it is very late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm. So you did love it.
I love the idea of it, but I couldn't sit down and watch this show for, like,
Well, we got like
hours on it.
18 more episodes of it, I think.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I better just buckle in, right?
Yeah. Not, back to back, so.
This is upsetting me, though, this IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, TV.com ratings.
Upsetting you?
Yeah, because
Why?
I have watched things that don't get that good a rating, and they are much better shows.
Can you name one?
I can name a movie.
Okay.
I can name Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Yeah.
Better than this show.
What do you get?
I don't know. It's probably at 0 because Marvel bought Rotten Tomatoes. Shit. They probably own this show, like Disney, Marvel, all that shit.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, you know what? We're just gonna bump this because we're thinking about putting it on Disney Plus.
That'd be cool.
Sure.
I'll watch it come November, whatever day that starts.
Yeah, that's soon, right?
Yeah.
You gonna watch The Mandalorian when it comes out?
What's that?
It looks sick. It's a Star Wars show.
Yeah, probably not.
No?
No.
It looks good. I'll show you the trailer after this.
Okay.
All right.
I've only seen one Star Wars thing, so.
No, that's right. We talked about that.
I didn't like it.
I think we talked about The Mandalorian, too.
We just talked about it last week, right? Because the Phantom Menace, Sabrina.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
But, which is sad because it wasn't just last week we recorded that. We recorded that fucking Wednesday, and this is Friday. So,
Well,
yeah. I need to get a CAT scan or something. So, the opening of the show, the music and everything, the credits, to me, it felt like a very warped version of Boy Meets World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a Twilight Zone vibe.
Okay.
At least, from like the black and white and, the craziness and the images, I guess. But the music was just really weird.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it kind of had, a familiar, like, spooky kid show kind of sounds, but over top of that, it was like some weird music that was like, this is more of a kid sitcom, though. But at the same time, they were mashed together. It was really strange.
I guess they were thinking, like, we're going to make this show, but we're going to make it to where parents can laugh at it.
That being said, much better intro than Sabrina.
Yeah.
At least season 4 intro Sabrina.
Yeah, and that was like their 4th season, so they had more money going into it. I don't know.
Because whatever that secret, no, it's bad.
I can't argue.
Yeah.
I can't argue. So he's going around the town, right? On his bike, he's giving you the lowdown.
I want to say this happens every episode. It's kind of just like the intro, right?
Yeah.
It's him riding around. He's telling us about,
How
Eerie, Indiana.
How he lived in New Jersey. Could see New York across the river.
Yeah.
Polluted, crime. He loved it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now he's in Eerie, Indiana. It's the most normal place statistically in the U.S.
But it's weird.
Yeah. Like
weird shit happens.
Everything's very uniform. Like people are mowing at the same, like in unison, like synchronized mowing. Cheerleader girls are walking down in unison. The mailman guy sees Marshall on his bike. That's the kid's name, the main character. And he just stops. And what kind of gave me pause was like the way the mailman paused was that he looked like he was reaching for a gun.
What? I didn't pick up
You
on
didn't
that.
pick up on that?
No.
Like when he stops and he looks at him, he's like zeroed in on Marshall, right? Angry face. and his right hand goes to his hip.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gun's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to watch it again.
Yeah. But yeah, the kid, the way I understood was this show is like, you're seeing this through the eyes of a child.
Sure.
With an overactive imagination who has been lumped into this place where he used to live in this super interesting city.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's in suburbia Midwest, and he's having to make up things to keep himself entertained.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad takeaway. That seems dead on.
Yeah. And he's also super big into detective stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, yeah, there's been something weird about this place. This is the first episode, so we're getting, like, his story of, like, hey, this is what's been happening, and it don't seem right, you know?
Yeah. Can we talk about the population?
Sure.
Yeah. The population for Eerie, Indiana is 16,661.
Mm-hmm.
666.
Yeah. Had to get 666 in there. Come on.
Yeah.
Why not?
Had to.
That's strange.
How can we up this? We throw the devil in it.
That's right. So he's going on about that and his family, talking about his dad and his mom. Something about dad's job I didn't quite understand. I know they like kind of moved there for that reason, but I'm still not entirely sure what he does.
He's like, I'm probably going to be totally off base, but I want to say it's like statistical analysis of something.
Okay.
Something nerdy.
Mm-hmm.
The dad's a nerd.
Okay, yeah.
Total nerd.
And his sister, Sydney, which is spelled Syndi.
Yeah.
And she's learning.
That's how you spell the stripper version of Cindy.
She's getting prepared for her driver's test, and he says, yeah, I don't think anyone that spells Sydney like that should be able to drive.
Yeah, did her parents do that, or did she just start doing that as a way to rebel as a teenager?
Spell her name like that?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't think any adult parent... Well, never mind. Carry on.
Good point.
Yeah, thank you. And the mom has started her own like party planning company.
Very nice.
So she's busy too, and that's one of the things is like they don't have any food in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that gets us to him looking for food. They say there's leftovers. He finds something in the freezer that looks just fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
And he says something about, what was his joke?
I can't remember what it is.
Like getting it tested at the fucking lab
hey,
or
do we need to
whatever.
send this for carbon dating or something that? Yeah.
And Dad is real weird and laughs real
He's
weird
like,
about it.
Haha, son, but are you joking? Yeah, the dad might be a robot.
He kind of reminds me of that dad from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. Mike's dad.
Yeah.
What'd I do? What'd I do?
Then we get a visitor. It's a neighbor, a lady with her sons, 2 twins there.
Yep, look like 2 overfed Buddy Hollies.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe,
and the mom looks like she's stuck in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. At least 60s, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to say 50s, man.
Yeah.
So she shows up at the household. What's the family's last name?
I don't remember. I just know his name's Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall's family's door. She comes in. She's greeting the mom and stuff. She's like, hey, I got to show you this Foreverware.
Yeah, she's got her weird, quiet twins named Bert and Ernie with her.
Yeah. What is it? Bertram and...
I think it says Ernest.
Bertram and Ernest.
Yeah. So you seem to have something to say or a problem with the
we're
Bert
just
and
going
Ernie.
to put minimal fucking effort into this show. And we're going to steal 2 names that a bunch of the demographic that watch this probably know.
Mm-hmm.
Bert and Ernie.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's there to...
Holy shit, hold on. Have you seen the Saturday Night Live skit of the Grouch from Sesame Street making fun of, like, a parody of the Joker? Oh my god, I gotta show it to you after this.
Well, after the preview for that Star Wars show.
Yeah. So I got 2 things I gotta show you. If you guys haven't seen it, go to YouTube, Grouch SNL. It's awesome. It's got David Harbour from
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things plays, Sheriff Hop.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking good.
Hellboy.
Yeah. Fucking lost my shit on it. It's hilarious. But yeah, the kids, overfed Buddy Holly's mom stuck in the 50s.
She's there to welcome them and also get her shit in and sell some Tupperware.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't be a good neighbor if I didn't share with you my secret Foreverware.
Yeah. Foreverware.
Patented technology that keeps things fresh. Just make sure that they're sealed tight, otherwise it will accelerate the decay.
Was it her husband that came up with this?
Yeah, my late husband back in the 60s came up with it, and she gives him a bologna sandwich that's vacuum sealed from 1976.
74.
74, my bad.
Close. So they do that. She invites the mother over to her little Foreverware party tomorrow, and you also get to meet, the ladies of the neighborhood. So it'd be nice, right?
Yep.
As she's leaving, she does leave the sample, which has the bologna sandwich in it from 74, as Kyle said. And it's still good, fresh, as the day it was put in there.
Yeah, Marshall opens it up, takes a look at it. He's got his buddy Simon over, who's the neighbor. We're introduced to him. He's the sidekick. He's a little younger than Marshall.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, when Marshall gave us the history on the kid, like, yeah, I let him hang out with me just because his parents, it seems like they don't want him around.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Well, it's a weird town. What are you going to do?
I guess, yeah.
You going somewhere?
Well, the kid's there and they smell it. He's showing it to Simon. Marshall pretends like he's going to take a bite. And he's like, nah. Because that was a 90s thing. You look at somebody and you both go, nah.
No, sure. Yeah.
And then he puts it back in the fridge, but he forgets to seal it.
Luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they're leaving, though, the neighbors and your, what did you call them?
Overfed Buddy Holly.
There you go.
Bertram and Ernest.
One of them left a note.
Yeah. One shakes the hand of Marshall.
Yeah.
And in his hand is a note.
Yeah.
It says, please help us. Please.
Please help us, please.
Yeah.
It says Yearbook 1964 on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where we finally meet Simon. And they're going to look through the yearbooks, or at least Marshall is, and Simon's confused. He's like, yeah, there's some crazy shit going on. I gotta check this out. Twins are in the yearbook.
Yeah, what did Simon say?
I don't know, but you better do it.
He brings the yearbooks back to Marshall.
As Simon says, you get it.
Oh, yeah, I got you. That's lame.
Yeah.
Almost like this show. And he's like, yeah, the lady gave me weird looks and stuff when I was checking out all these yearbooks. Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall looks at him. He's like, better weird looks than dead.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a time out and learn a little bit about MyBookie. Kyle, tell us about it.
MyBookie, absolute best online betting experience you can get. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can place bets. There isn't another sports book on the planet that gives you the experience that MyBookie does. Okay, you can bet on anything you want, Steven. All across the spectrum of U.S. pro and college sports, which include National Football League, National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League.
Why don't you just say NBA and NHL?
I was trying to sound smart. Alright, so basically, NFL, NCAA, NBA, MLB, NHL, all the way to golf, tennis, even NASCAR if that's your thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
They have wrestling?
I didn't see wrestling on there,
okay.
but it could be on there someday. You never know. They offer all kinds of wager types, which like straight bets, parlays, teasers, buying and selling points, if bets, and action wagers. Their lines are displayed in American, fractional, or decimal odds. Plus, offer terrific initial and reload bonuses and promotions galore. And
here's a promotion for you. If you go to mybookie.ag and you use our promo code LATEFEES, that's LATEFEES, late fees. You do that right now, MyBookie is going to double your first deposit. So you put in $1,000, they're going to match the $1,000. That doubles your initial deposit, and you can use it on all your favorite teams, sports, what have you.
MyBookie accepts Bitcoin, credit cards, Visa, and MasterCard, as well as deposits via person-to-person money transfers, cashier checks, and bank wires. They can process withdrawals in less than 24 hours via Bitcoin and have multiple other payout options. Professional English-speaking customer service agents are waiting to assist you.
Awesome.
That's right. They do not outsource to other countries.
You know I have a problem, so you know I'm going to mybookie.ag. I'm typing in that promo code, late fees. I'm going to get the hookup. You should too.
Definitely.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Carol.
And we're the hosts of Retro Late Fee. We are stuck in 1994.
And we can't get out.
We're watching all the movies and TV shows that you probably remember, I guess. Somehow we're speaking to you through some kind of time portal.
Right.
Join us every week for great movies and TV shows from 25 years ago.
It's fun, I swear.
So, yes, the twins are in the book.
Yeah, for 1964, your book.
1964, 7th grade.
Yeah.
Look just like they do today in 1991.
The Marshall and Simon use their little boy brains to do math, and they come to the conclusion that these boys, Bertram and Ernest, should be 30-something years old.
Sounds right?
Sure.
Is it not?
Well, they should be, 38? No. 7th grade. They're in their fucking 40s. They're not in their 30s. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Should be like 43.
I do have a calculator sitting here.
Yeah. I don't need a calculator. These kids, they should probably quit reading pulp detective novels and maybe pick up a math book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now here's where Marshall and Simon get a closer look at this Foreverware stuff. Because it starts to become even more suspicious because they see the twins in the yearbook, right? So yeah, look, smells like bologna. They're not going to taste it, though. Mom said don't play with it, so they shove it back into the freezer. I don't know why you're putting sandwiches in freezers, but
yeah, it's already sealed.
There's a lot of problems in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's halfway kind of open on the corner there. That's going to come into play later. So they go and they're going to spy on the neighbor and the twins and see what the hell's going on, right? I don't understand my notes.
What does it say?
Oh, we see into their house and the mom's opening the fridge and her whole fridge is full of like Foreverware shit.
Yeah.
And then we see the twins and as they're going to bed and they're in like bed-sized Foreverware.
Yeah. She's like, good night, kids, and she seals them in there. Because let's forget breathing for a minute.
Good point.
Yeah.
But even you have to admit, because I saw you kind of pop for it when they like open up the containers. It's always like making that big noises.
Like you're opening an airlock on a space station. Like
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna see Marshall, and he's having pancakes for breakfast, and he has a problem with it.
Yeah.
Which I can't blame him.
Yeah,
How about you?
He's like, my no good fucking mother never cooks. So I am, of course, suspicious when I see pancakes.
I gotta ask you, pancakes or waffles?
Waffles. All day. Every day. Yeah. What about you?
One thou wow.
What about you?
Waffles.
We might go to Waffle House after this.
Yeah.
Fucking waffles, man.
But yeah, she made it with a Foreverware recipe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So Marshall's got this problem. He's seen all this shit. Yearbook. Kids in their weird bed. He's thinking, hey, I'm going to go to Dad with my theory here. He's a cool dude. He's going to get it.
Yeah, that's subjective.
He's going to be on my side.
Yeah.
Then for some reason he decides not to. I don't really get that, but
he came to his senses like, my dad's a fucking square. I'm on my own here.
So then we see Marshall's mom, and she goes to the party, and Marshall says, well, I gotta save her, so he and Simon go. They're gonna scope things out, make sure everything's alright.
Yeah.
She goes in. There's about 4 or 5 other ladies there as well. They all seem very 50s, almost 60s dressed, right?
Yeah. Late 50s, early 60s, definitely.
And they all introduce themselves, and they have been involved in selling Foreverware since the 60s.
Yeah.
At some point, 62, 64, all around there.
They all have a trademark story about Foreverware. I think the one in the bright green thing was talking about her mom or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you don't want to use Foreverware, then I don't want you as my mother or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then they have a really weird Foreverware song that they sing together.
Yeah, they got like a pledge for Foreverware. They put their hands on their hearts and...
All right, you're Marshall's mom.
Yeah.
You happen to go over there, just for fun, because you're new in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
What's running through your mind at this point?
I should have stayed in fucking Jersey.
Yeah. Or at least stayed in my fucking home. Good Lord.
Yeah, man, like, just...
Because those bitches were annoying from the get-go.
And old.
They were like, oh, hey, I'm Foreverware long.
Cackling hens.
It's too much. So Marshall now sneaks inside the house, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, the twins head upstairs as well.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little meeting.
Hello, Marshall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so... then we go back downstairs for a moment, and that kind of cuts back to what you just said. But I think she was talking about her husband, because she was, like, crying. And then she was like,
right,
you care about a car more than keeping things fresh and Foreverware? Like, yeah, okay.
Yep. Well, then you're not a husband or something like that.
Which I guess I understand if it works that well, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Maybe you should make one so he can seal up his car in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't hate to use this stuff, to be honest.
I don't know. I like breathing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they seem fine.
Not really. You see what
Let's see what.
I didn't want to spoil the ending. Go ahead.
So twins, Marshall, they meet up. The twins want help.
Yeah.
They don't want to be in the 7th grade anymore.
Like, bro, we've been doing 7th grade for 30 years. You know what kind of hell this is?
Yeah. 7th grade, 30 years is a living hell.
Yeah.
The twins' mother heads up. Marshall sneaks into the weird bed Tupperware to hide. Close call. Went up there because she was like, hey, I need you guys down here.
I need my men by my side.
And it was like either Bert or Ernie. It was like, he had gas. So he came upstairs.
And then they belches.
She was like, oh, well, that was probably for the best. Thank you.
Gosh.
Then we see Marshall's mom, and, well, she's taking the plunge with Foreverware.
Yep.
She's signing up.
She's buying in. She got the deluxe package to the applause of the entire party.
Of course.
Yep.
What do you think came in that?
I don't know. Probably all the fucking Foreverware that they had. She's like, fuck it. My husband's a statistical analysis guy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll buy it for me.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
There you go.
I never have to cook again.
So it's now nighttime, and Marshall is... he's going over to the twins' house again, right?
Yep, he's coming back. This is about bedtime for him.
Mm-hmm.
Simon and Marshall show up. Simon wants to go in with him. He's like, nah, bro. You're a kid.
Just a kid. You're only like 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Just a kid.
If that. Yeah.
And so he leaves Simon his evidence locker key. Because I guess, we're just jumping into the show, but I'm assuming there's been little stories before this of crazy shit that he's collected.
Yeah, I'm sure the show
whatnot.
doesn't have a chronological story. I think it's all just episode of the week. And
Right. And so Simon's like, I know what to do with this. I'll give it to the president.
Yeah.
And if I can't get a hold of him,
I'll call your mom.
Your mom and dad.
It's ridiculous.
So Marshall breaks in once again here, and he lets the twins out of their Tupperware beds.
Mom has tucked them in and sealed them up tight.
And then Mom gets up. I guess she hears something crazy going on, right?
She's getting ready to tuck herself into her own queen-size Tupperware Foreverware bed. Turns the thing on. What does it say? 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. You'll never age with Foreverware. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
8 hours a day keeps you fresh, basically.
Yeah.
She goes into the room. She sees the bed's normal, nothing going on. She goes back. They got away with it, right?
Yeah, they're in the closet. They come out and they're like, gee whiz, thanks, Marshall.
Yeah, thanks, Marshall. And then this is maybe the weirdest part of this episode, where they're doing the whole thing of like punching their hand, you know?
Don't worry. We'll take care of Mother.
I was like, they're going to go beat up their mom. But no, they just go and let her out of her crazy bed.
She's like, boys, what the fuck are you doing now?
Then we go back to the Marshall home, and they find that sandwich.
Yep.
And it's all old and fucking nasty as fuck.
It is green slime.
Kyle puked watching this episode.
Yeah, I couldn't take it. Because I love bologna sandwiches so much. To see what it would become was too much for me.
So, close call. Mom was like, hey, I gotta go cancel that order because this stuff is the shits, right?
Yeah, good lord, that bologna sandwich. Did you all see that? Oh my god.
It's only been in there for a day.
Yeah.
And then Dad brings something up, which I guess is going to be maybe a story in the future, or it already was or something, because he was like, hey, look at all this mail, and it was all like chewed up and shit.
Well, at the beginning of the episode, before we're introduced to the Marshall's family, we see a crow biting into their envelopes and stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that.
And this is the same crow that at the beginning, when we're getting the intro, has the eye in its beak.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
So then we got Mom and Marshall going over to the Tupperware lady's house. She's there to sign her cancellation paper, I guess. I don't
She's
know.
like, I want my money back. I ain't doing this. We see two middle-aged, overfed, Buddy Holly-looking gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
They're hammering in a for sale sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go on. I didn't have anything past that.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of all, right?
Yeah.
She's looking for their mom, but she doesn't know that, I guess. But
And they're super creepy now that they're 43 years old. They're
they're even creepier as they got older.
yeah. They're like, oh, are these the papers you're looking for?
Yeah, we just happen to have them in our back pocket here.
There was an emergency. Mrs. Person that's not our mother had to run out of town. We're selling her house.
Yeah.
And then we see a woman stick her head out the window.
Very old.
Very old, great-haired, looks remarkably like the woman that was selling Foreverware.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, boys, who is it? And then they're like, go back to bed, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
And even the mom, Marshall's mom, is creeped out at this point. She's like, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what it took.
Yeah. And so they canceled. She's like, hey, tell so-and-so, sorry I had to cancel. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
And that was the end.
Marshall's just looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You guys aged overnight.
Yeah.
By 30 years.
Yeah.
So it was 30, right?
30-something years, yeah.
And that was the end of the first episode of Eerie, Indiana.
Hold up now. 1991, 64. I'm going to eat my own fucking words right here. They would have been 30. Yeah, they're probably 13 and 64. We'll go to 91. That's 17 years.
27.
27 years? 27 years?
Mm-hmm.
I always lose like 10 years somewhere. So 27 years plus, fuck, they would be 30.
There were only 3 in the 7th grade?
No, 13. No, they would have been 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't be doing accounting. Just saying. Terrible at math.
Okay, so are you looking forward to more Eerie, Indiana on the
I'm not.
playlist? No?
I'm not.
No.
I'll call it right there. I'm not.
Okay.
Boring as fuck.
Did you see what the lineup was? Do you know what's next?
Yeah, I think we got Goosebumps coming up.
Another Goosebumps. I think it's a two-parter as well, right? Yeah.
And then we get something I'm super excited for.
Simpsons?
Yeah, Treehouse of Horrors.
I don't know which one, but...
Season 14, episode 1.
Okay.
I think.
I tried to randomize this as best as I could for this playlist.
I feel like we probably should have covered the first Simpsons episode
Mm-hmm.
of Treehouse of Horrors, but it's all good.
We'll eventually get to it.
Yeah.
I got the next 45 lined up, I think, or up to
Good
45
God,
lined up.
Yeah.
Basically, I put everything into separate folders, right?
Yeah.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Okay.
Eerie, Indiana. Just sitcoms. Tales from the Crypt. and there might be another one in there. I don't know, because there's like 6 Simpsons, right? So 6 folders. So I went to random number generator, 1 through 6, whatever that was. That would be the folder I used. And then however many episodes are in that, 1 through whatever. And that's how I got the episode.
You put a lot of work into randomizing.
I do a lot of work for this show, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of needless, though.
Maybe.
But I think you enjoyed doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't...
Well, I stopped at 45, so...
You're like, okay, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I was like, all right, I think that's long enough. That's the rest of the year plus, so it's good.
Have you seen any good horror movies here lately?
Well, I've been watching or trying to, hit the 31 for this month of October.
Right.
Or what was the month of October. I think this is coming out on the 1st of November, if I recall correctly. But yeah, there's been a few good ones.
Okay.
A lot of bad ones, but a few good ones.
What's the standout ones for you?
Oh, well, I watched Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3 again.
Oh, yeah?
Those are always great.
Okay.
I watched Scream 1.
I've never seen it.
Also great. I'll tell you one of the worst ones I saw. 3 from Hell.
3 from Hell?
Yeah, it's a Rob Zombie joint.
Okay, so we already know it's shitty. You don't have to go into it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like a sequel to The Devil's Rejects.
Which is a sequel to House of 1,000 Corpses?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, I couldn't get through a House of 1,000 Corpses, man.
It wasn't great.
Yeah,
it might be his second best movie, though.
Marcus and I tried watching it, and I think I got 45 minutes into it, and I was just like, why am I watching this shit?
Walton Goggins is in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember him
For
being
just
in it.
like a minute, he gets killed.
Oh, we'll see. There you go. So it ruined it for me.
Devil's Rejects is really good.
Is it actually really good?
Yeah.
Are you not saying that just because it has DDP in it?
No.
Okay.
I think he's in House, right? He is in Devil's Rejects, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's definitely his best movie. I don't think he's going to do better than that ever, based on every other movie he's released since then.
Okay.
Let's see, another bad one. There's been a lot. I watched, there was a decent one I watched on Netflix, In the Tall Grass.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you've seen that yet, the Stephen King movie.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
Not yet. Is it good?
It's all right.
I kind of got turned off of him when I tried watching that 1912 or whatever it's called.
22, right?
Yeah, 1922.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do it for me.
Not good?
No.
Not even the great Punisher Thomas Jane could do it for you?
No. I thought he would be the thing that brought me through it, but not even he could save it.
I did see him in some pretty bad stuff.
Thomas Jane?
Yeah.
He's, I guess he just does what he can because for some stupid ass reason he doesn't get enough roles or something.
Well, I don't know. I saw him kind of just doing it, didn't seem like a lot of effort.
That's what I'm saying. He's
beyond Punisher. I thought he was good as Punisher.
Yeah, great Punisher. Especially like the movie, and then he did that YouTube clip, Dirty Laundry.
Yeah, that's good.
Which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Why they didn't cast him for Warzone, I don't know.
Is what it is.
But John Bernthal did a good job.
That's what I've heard. I promised you I'd watch it at some point. I'm going to get to it.
Yeah, we're going on 4 months now. I'm not keeping track or anything.
You seen any good spooks?
No, man, I haven't. I've been so zeroed in on Breaking Bad this month, trying to get ready for El Camino.
Mm-hmm. We'll watch some spooks after this.
Okay.
Maybe Phantasm 2.
Oh,
since
shit.
we watched the first one like 2 years ago.
Yeah. That time, I always wanted to watch like the entirety of that series.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were going to watch Alien too, right?
I think so.
Ridley Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Might be a hot take. Don't love Alien.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's Aliens is the breakout one. That's James Cameron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alien was kind of a bore, in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's all suspense, right? Kind of like Jaws.
Yeah,
You don't see the alien until the end.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, remind me to show you a clip of a dude doing that knife trick. After this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to show me 3 things after this.
If you guys want to check it out, it's on the R Funny subreddit. This dude doing the knife trick. He's the best person I've ever seen at it. He does not hit one finger on his hand.
Very nice.
And if you watch the video, you'll know why.
He doesn't have any fingers, does he?
He doesn't have a fucking hand.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to touch on?
That's about it, really.
All right.
Ready to get some dinner and watch some spooks?
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks for listening to Half Hour Haunts. He's Kyle over there.
I am Kyle.
I've been Steven today.
Yeah, here's Steven for a day.
And hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week with some episode of Goosebumps. And, of course, the ICP on the Off the Tracks and Boar Meets World.
Yeah.
The hits keep coming.
Check it out.
Catch y'all later.
Boo.